Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Young Sutton, and today I would like to talk about the Lenormand Bear. Let's begin by taking a look at what the original instructions had to say about this card. The bear is either a messenger of good fortune or admonishes us to keep away from company, particularly that of the envious. So either way, we have something of value, others want it, and we need to protect it or manage it. Now, what's the core function of this card? Well, I use large and in charge because for me that says it all. It's primarily the card of courage, strength, and the luck of prosperity. Now, what is prosperity? It's the state of being successful and thriving, especially regarding, but not limited to, economic well-being. So under the emblems meaning section for the bear in my book, I explain that the bear and fox meanings were derived from the popular fable Reynard the Fox, where the bear represents those with power and the fox represents those who want it. So from this you can see that the bear nearby is telling you to enjoy your power and prosperity, but be on the lookout for the foxes who may be lurking in the shadows. So I also share the coffee ground bear interpretation in the basic concept section in my book, which states that favorably placed, the bear signifies all kinds of prosperity with people of quality, but unfavorably placed warns the seeker to cease interaction with those who are jealous of your prosperity. So as always, the interpretation depends upon proximity, surrounding cards, the question, and the context of the reading. Always remember that the same hot water that hardens the egg softens the potato. So context is everything in Lenormand. Now for you grand tableau readers, according to the traditional method of distance, the bear nearby shows that good fortune is yours and you're in a strong position, as well as being protected and supported by the environment. Even in this near position, you're still being warned to be discreet with your prosperity and watch who you're sharing it with or disclosing it to. The same holds true when it falls near regarding personal relationships, because it's the card of jealousy. Now, when far, we might see it as a lack of power and control regarding whatever situation is described by your closest cards, or as a lack of support and protection from others if we're in need of help. Now, in this case, I immediately check for the placement of the interpersonal cluster, which is the child, the dog, and the garden, because you certainly want somebody on your side. And I also look for the cluster of adversaries, which is the snake, the fox, the mountain, and the mice, to see if there's any real threat. So in a tableau, you should always check the card under the bear to see what it's weighing on or applying pressure to. This may tell you who or in what area you are attracting envy. If a life area card or one of the cards from the cluster of adversaries falls here, you'll want the bear close, within your comfort zone, so that you have the strength to deal with this and the support and protection of others. So that's just a little sample of what you're going to get in my upcoming Grand Tableau book. So stay tuned for that. All right, so let me try to simplify this bear a bit. The bear is the card of prosperity, power, control, management, taking charge, leading, influencing, protecting what's yours, and asserting yourself if necessary. What might the bear be trying to tell you when it shows up in a small spread? It can indicate that the seeker is doing well, is in control, and has something to manage or protect, which always attracts attention, does it not? And the bear warns against flaunting. Now, flaunting is putting on an ostentatious display in order to provoke envy or admiration from others. So the bear is definitely warning you against that. Now, descriptively, the bear can describe anything that's large or fat or hairy or big, soft, and cuddly, like a teddy bear, right? Sleepy, hungry, or any of the other dwarfs. Protective, a collector or hoarder, and things that are seasonal, as in people you only see in the summer, right? Any animal that hibernates relates to things that are seasonal. With negative cards surrounding it, it may infer being overly assertive, pushy, domineering, throwing your weight around, being overbearing, or being jealous. Now, here are just some examples of what the bear might mean when it appears in a small spread. Are you asking about your upcoming financial situation and the bear shows up? Well, then you're going to do very well. Are you asking about the future of a relationship? The bear says it will prosper, but you need to protect it from others. Are you asking to describe a relationship? Then the bear says it's strong and powerful. Are you asking about someone's personality? The bear says they are courageous, supportive, protective, a take charge type. But they can also be dominant and jealous, so always check those other cards. Now this one's important. If you are asking if you should spend money, if you should buy something, the bear is the card of saving and protecting and hanging on to what you have. So, I think of the bear market and the bull market, right? The fish is the card of cash flow and fluidity, not the bear. All right, now let's just go through these, where I got these cards from. Okay, this is the fairy tale fortune card bear, and they got it right. Right? Liz Dean got the little saying right. The bear brings joy and strength, but envy too, if close to you. So it's such a cute deck. All right, and then we have, this is the Primal Lenormand, right? All the old decks, the traditional, original decks, all just pretty much show a bear. It's always next to a tree. Well, I shouldn't say always, but I think it always is. Anyway, right. Okay, this one in the middle here. This is from the Burning Serpent Oracle. This is Robert Place and Rachel Pollack. And you can see that, the bear looks kind of ferocious, right? But it's still just a bear. And then we have, this is Tony's, Polly's Sunset Lenormand. She has the bear in the tree. Bears are closely related to trees. If you look at the, like the shamanic bear meanings and all of that. All right, then the Enchanted Lenormand by Caitlin Matthews has just a bear, but you never see me use this deck, and the only reason I don't is just because it's a little busy for me. I don't like the border really, but anything that Caitlin Matthews does is great, and this has a really nice little white book. This that deck. Okay, and then of course, how can I not show the Lunar Nomad? Bear having a tea party. I love the artwork in his deck. And then we have, this is a cute one too. This is the Masterworks Lenormand. And you can see that, the bear with the two cubs makes you think of Mama Bear, but it makes you think of influencing, protecting, that kind of thing. And then we just have the cute little Sweetened Pastel. I just wrote on the box because it's plain, but Sweetened Pastel by R. Williams has the cute little bear hugging its baby. And then I love my Kendra's Vintage Petit Lenormand Mini. It has a nice simple bear. And then we have the Sawyer's Lenormand. Is the cute panda hanging in a tree. And then Rana's deck. This is Rana George's bear card. Nice simple bear. See, she has trees too. And then we have two of my verse decks. Of course, Erna Drosbeck's decks are all perfect. This is the Red Owl Lenormand, and it says strength. Can you see that? Strength and luck's the message when the bear is in your sight, but beware your social circle for its envy, malevolence, or spite. And then the Bluebird Lenormand. This verse is fine. Brawny and bold. Here is the bear. Your financial positions you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. Okay. I mean, the only thing I don't like about that is just that it mentions financial. And a lot of people, when they get these decks, you know, new learners, right away, they think, oh, this is the financial card. But it's not. Okay, so let's just look at, I'm going to use my Mondnacht Lenormand. Stop bumping this. For just a few examples. Let me show you just how the bear influences or is influenced by some other cards. That's the purpose of this, right? So here are some examples. This could show, I'm going to zoom in, that could show an abuse of power. This could show aggression due to control issues or jealousy. This could show a manipulation of power or self-interest disguised as support. Let's see. This could show burdened by control or carrying a heavy load. Well, this would really be carrying a heavy load, right? Heavy, describing that. Then we could say that, whoops. What could this be? This could be a power struggle. This could be a big ego. The two of these together, when you're describing someone, screams authoritarian to me. That's an authoritarian type. Let's see. How about dominating the conversation? How about saving for a rainy day? And we have, let's see, that could be a powerful connection, a big contract, a strong union. This can describe someone who insists on making the bond official. You know, it's like, well, either commit or I'm out of here. Let's see. This could be, that can be strong protection from enemies or asserting yourself against resistance or the strength to overcome obstacles. This can be, this could be growing more powerful or protecting the weak or fragile or small, right? This could be putting down strong roots, right? Or putting your power into healing. This could be protecting your privacy or managing your personal affairs. This one, this can be benefiting by protecting your profits, right? Or it can be using your power, influence, or control to go the distance, to be profitable, right? Like by using your power, influence, or control to go the distance, you'll be profitable. Something like that. Well, let me explain for those of you who don't know the original ship meaning. The traditional view of the ship is that it brings enrichment. And this is an interesting pairing of cards because we have influence and affluence. So, you know, what is influence? Well, influence is the capacity to have an effect on the development of something, and affluence is the state of having a lot of wealth, as in money or possessions. So, therefore, the bear gives you the ability to influence your affluence. So, whatever these cards are describing, when these two are together, we'll profit in some way. We'll be enriched in some way, right? This is enrichment. Now, you know, for other types of questions, this pairing could be distancing yourself from a powerful influence, like getting as far away from your boss as possible. Bye-bye. Bye, boss. I'm out of here. It's Friday. So, now just remember to not let the artwork of the various decks influence you. All right? Regardless of whether you're looking at a cute little, bear hugging its baby, or a cute little panda in a tree, or a bear having a tea party, or a bear that looks like it's about to eat you up, the core meaning is the same and will be nuanced by the context and flavored by the other cards in the spread. All right? That's what changes your meanings, not the artwork. Okay, that is it for today, my friends. I think the next card I'm doing is the birds. Okay, but I will be doing them all. All right, so as always, thanks for watching, and go play with your cards. Bye, everybody.